5 most deadliest places. While there are masses of locations within the world that could without problem skip because of the mirrored image of paradise, there are others wherein one isn't even cautioned to tread owing to unknown risks that lurk in each corner. Here, we have pointed out exactly those locations that need one to not visit in the event that they're looking for the correct excursion vacation point, which is likewise safe instead of just being pretty. For all the folks that are within the mood of getting a world excursion, then it's miles recommended to avoid positive places, which can be tested as the maximum dangerous places inside the global to go to. We have listed a number of the maximum risky ones amongst them proper right here. If you're ready for some critical adventure, we need your subscription for our channel. Then go ahead, these places are supposed for you. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron is a salt or alkaline lake in Arusha region in Tanzania. It is within the Gregory Rift, which is the Japanese branch of the East African Rift. The lake is inside the Lake Natron Basin, a Ramsar site wetland of worldwide significance. The lake is fed basically by means of the southern Ewaso-Nigeria River, which rises in central Kenya and through mineral-wealthy warm springs. It is quite shallow, less than 3 meters, 8 toes deep, and varies in width relying on its water degree. The lake is a most of 57 kilometers, 35 miles lengthy, and 22 kilometers or 14 miles wide. The surrounding place receives irregular seasonal rainfall, in particular among December and May, totaling 800 millimeters, 31 inches consistent within 12 months. Temperatures at the lake are frequently above 40 degrees Celsius. High levels of evaporation have left behind natron, sodium carbonate dehydrate, and trona, sodium sesquicarbonate dehydrate. The alkalinity of the lake can attain a pH of more than 12. The surrounding bedrock is composed of alkaline, sodium-ruled trichyte lavas that were laid down in the course of the Pleistocene duration. The lavas have sizable amounts of carbonate but very low calcium and magnesium stages. This has allowed the lake to pay attention to caustic alkaline brine. Snake Island in Brazil. About 25 miles off the coast of Brazil, there is an island in which no local might ever dare tread. Legend has it that the ultimate fisherman who strayed too close to its shorelines became found days later adrift in his personal boat, useless in a pool of blood. The mysterious island is known as Ilha de Queimada Grande, and it's far, in fact, so risky to set foot that Brazil has made it illegal for each person to go to. The chance at the island comes in the shape of the golden lance-head snakes, a species of pit viper and one of the deadliest serpents within the world. The lanceheads can grow to be over 1.5 feet long, and it's anticipated that there are between 2,000 and 4,000 snakes at the island, which unsurprisingly is known as Snake Island. The lanceheads are so venomous that a human bitten by one can be dead within an hour. Snake Island is uninhabited now. However, people used to live there for a quick duration up to till the past due 20s, when, in keeping with legend, the nearby lighthouse keeper and his own family have been killed with the aid of vipers that slithered in through the windows. Today, the army periodically visits the lighthouse for preservation and makes sure no adventurers are wandering too near the island. The Danical Desert, Eritrea. The Danical Desert is a desert in northeast Ethiopia, southern Eritrea, and northwestern Djibouti. Situated inside the Afar Triangle, it stretches across 136,956 rectangular kilometers, 52,879 square, of arid terrain. It is inhabited by means of a few Afar who engage in salt mining. The vicinity is known for its volcanoes and severe heat, with sunlight hours temperatures surpassing 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Less than 25 millimeter, 1 inch of rainfall takes place every 12 months. The Danical Desert is one of the lowest and most up-to-date locations on Earth. Local geology is characterized by means of volcanic and tectonic activity, numerous climate cycles, and discontinuous erosion. The primary geological shape of this vicinity turned into resulting from the movement of tectonic plates as Africa moved away from Asia. Mountain chains fashioned and have been eroded again during the Paleozoic. Inundations by means of the ocean brought about the formation of layers of sandstone, and limestone became deposited similarly offshore. As the land rose once more, similarly sandstone shaped above the limestone. Further tectonic shifts promoted lava to pour out of cracks and cover the sedimentary deposits. The Danical Desert has some lakes fashioned by way of lava flows that dammed up numerous valleys. Among these is Lake Africa, which has thick, saline crusts on its banks. Other areas of the Danical became sinks. dry and horaic basins as precipitation evaporates faster than it may gather in everlasting lakes. The region is flanked towards the east by way of the Danical Alps, a tabular mountain gadget that has a few volcanic cones that top in peak in Mount Ramlo, 130 meters, 6960 feet. Afar area of Ethiopia. In Japanese Africa, inside the Afar area of Ethiopia, a nearly barren rockscape marks the place of the assembly area of three separate portions of the Earth's crust. This meeting area is thought to geologists as the Afar Triple Junction. The critical meeting location for the three portions of Earth's crust is around Lake Abbey, simply to the south of the location shown in this photograph from the Advanced Spaceborne Thermal Emission and Reflection Radiometer (ASTER) on NASA's Terra satellite. The three portions of Earth's crust are every pulling far from that crucial factor, even though no longer all at the same velocity. The pulling aside creates sizable strain on the rock, generating cracks, faults, volcanoes, fumaroles, gasoline vents, escarpments, and hot springs within the location along the border of Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Djibouti. In this picture, the grey-brown ancient basalt rock of the location is crisscrossed by cracks, 8 small and big, a lot of which might be full of salt and sand. Even though in this infrared greater satellite TV for pic photographs, the tinge of pink suggests a few hardy plant life eking out a residing in the harsh terrain. The huge river-like function walking horizontally throughout the scene is without a doubt a geological function called a graben. A gully created no longer via erosion of a river, however via the sinking of the ground while Earth on either facet pulls apart. Death Valley, USA. Death Valley is a desert valley in eastern California within the northern Mojave Desert, bordering the Great Basin Desert. It is one of the most up-to-date places on Earth in conjunction with deserts in the Middle East and the Sahara. Death Valley's bad water basin is the factor of the bottom elevation in North America at 282 feet 86 meters underneath sea level. It is 6 miles, 136.2 kilometers, east-southeast of Mount Whitney, the highest factor inside the contiguous United States, with an elevation of 14,505 feet, 421 meters. On the afternoon of July 10, 1913, the United States Weather Bureau recorded a high temperature of 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 56.7 degrees Celsius at Furnace Creek in Death Valley, which stands as the very best ambient air temperature ever recorded on the surface of the Earth. This study, however, and several others that were taken in that length a century ago, are in dispute by using some contemporary professionals. Our Earth is home to many wild and threatening locations sitting proper alongside the well-known traveler destinations where we've constantly desired to take a ride. We desire this listing of the riskiest locations within the globe enables you craft your bucket list better. Don't forget to share this with all your travel buddies as well.